9.
Internet
Marketing
hacks.
Let's go. Here's one of my favorite tricks that my customers on my website have used hundreds or thousands of times, and that is the hidden party coupon. So the idea is this: when people go to your checkout and they're met by this box that says coupon code, if they don't have a coupon code, they're often turned away and they don't want to buy. And so they sometimes leave the cart or they go search around on Google trying to find a coupon. You've probably done the same thing, right? Well, since you know your customers are already Googling the name of your website and coupon, just go ahead and make a page, yourwebsite.com/coupons, and then make people feel all excited when they get it. Confetti and balloons and everything. And just make it a little 5% coupon. I've found that it's converted really, really well.
Hack 2. When you're going to have links to affiliate products, whether it's on Amazon or elsewhere, rather than having some big buy it now button or just a big image that just kind of looks like an ad, rather just use a text link that says something to the effect of click here to check out current pricing on Amazon. When you do that, it just comes across as less salesy, less spammy, and people are likely to click the link just to go check the price. And if they go check the price, they get the cookie, and if they do make a sale or if they do make a purchase of any kind, you get a commission for it. Oh look, this one's available on Amazon. Let me click to check the price. Sweet, it's $19. I'm gonna buy it. Hack 3.
Another option to really increase your conversion rate is by doing something with abandoned cart in your checkout. So what I use for all my checkouts for info products is Sendowl, and I've really enjoyed that. And they have great software that if somebody puts one of my info products in their cart and then says, I don't know, they change their mind and leave, which about 12% of people on my website do. They put it in their cart and then they decide, never mind, they're gonna leave. So one thing that really helps is to have some kind of option for abandoned cart. Usually how that works is you've already got their email address at the start of the sign up, and then when they abandon cart, you send them an email. I don't really like doing it that way because I don't want to take their email in the checkout process. I want it as quick as possible. Just give me your payment information and it's done. So I don't have their email yet. So what I would recommend doing is on Sendowl, the way it works is if they have something in their cart and then they press back to leave, it pops something up and says, wait, would it change your mind if I knocked 20% off the price? That little change earned me thousands of dollars just last month from adding that option. A lot of people take it. In fact, about 1 out of 10 people are going to take that option. So that can work. Another option for abandoned cart is if they abandon cart, as soon as they're in the cart, you tag them with the Facebook pixel or Google pixel, and then you can show them retargeting ads knowing that they've left. So there are a lot of options for abandoned cart. Look, an abandoned cart.
Hack 4. Our next hack is the Just-in-Time Webinar. With the Just-in-Time Webinar, you're going to send your users from your YouTube channel. You're going to say, hey, we're doing a series of webinars. Go check it out at mywebsite.com/webinar. When they get over there, they're going to see a timer or a countdown that's going to say, hey, next webinar starts in 5 minutes. And what that does for you is it gives you a much higher conversion of people. When you say we're going to do a bunch of webinars, you send them over to the site, maybe they register. A very low percentage of those people will actually attend the webinar. And by doing the Just-in-Time Webinar, you get a much higher percentage of people attending, which of course increases your audience engagement and converts a lot more sales.
Hack 5. The next hack is smart marketing. Something that used to be really expensive or just downright impossible, but now you can do much less expensive. Let's say we have a website in the fishing industry. Well, we have all kinds of different people who fish. We have people who are red who are into fly fishing. We have people who are blue and purple who are interested in saltwater fishing, people interested in bass fishing and ice fishing and all kinds of different fishing. So when I release an ice fishing course, if I send out an email to everyone, well, 3/4 of them are just annoyed by my email. It doesn't apply to them. They live on the ocean where the water doesn't freeze. And so we have to get the right offer to the right person if we want to make the sale. And so The smarter way to do this is to make your website the intermediary. On your website, you're going to have all different categories. You're going to have one category of ice fishing stuff, another category of saltwater fishing and bass fishing, etc. And we have all the people coming to the website, and many of them will sign up to your email list. Now, when they sign up to your email list, you get their IP address. And then you can see what pages, what categories on your website that IP address has visited. So if you have a good internet or good email marketing system, it can do this for you. It can when somebody signs up for your email list and they've been to an ice fishing page, they get tagged in your email system so that you can send just the people interested in ice fishing that offer. And when you have a new bass fishing course, it goes out to just people who are interested in your bass fishing information. It used to be that you could really only do this with Infusionsoft, which was way too complicated and much too expensive for most website owners. But now I've switched to a really great new email marketing system. I've been with them for almost a year now, and they make this super, super easy. So I can highly recommend ActiveCampaign. Go to incomeschool.com/hacks and you'll see more about how this works and why we're recommending ActiveCampaign for your email list. It's really, really cool.
Hack 6.
All right, this one's a little bit old school. You've probably heard it before, and so let's send this one over to an old man to explain it to us. When you have an item on your website for sale, the conversion rate will increase dramatically if you have a timer, if it's time limited for the people to be able to buy it. Problem is, that means that you can only sell for a certain amount of time. So what if you could have that countdown timer and have the sale actually truly end, you're not lying to people, but it was on an individual basis. Each person only had 48 hours, 24 hours to make a purchase decision. Well, that's what Deadline Funnel does for you. With Deadline Funnel, it's software that has a sales page that as soon as somebody clicks the link, their timer starts for them. And so as people enter your sales process, they get the opportunity to buy for a limited amount of time on that sales price. But everybody gets that same opportunity for the first 24 hours that they're on there. It makes your conversion rate go way up, and it's an honest way to run your sale. You're not lying to anybody about the sale ending.
Hack 7.
Why are we counting on our fingers?
Our next tip is the upsell. Now, the upsell is when you have a product, people are already there, it's in their cart, they're purchasing it, and then you make them an offer for another product. This tends to work really, really well when the second product you offer is substantially less expensive than the first. No more than about half the price of the first. If they're buying a $50 product, what's another $7 to tack onto the top? If it's a related product that they're likely to want anyway. This doesn't tend to make a lot of sense if you have a really dedicated base of or a community or subscriber base of people that are going to probably buy all your products anyway. But for the real transactional business, it makes a ton of sense. You might as well try to get the extra sale while you're at it. Now, the tool that we really like for this, we're using Sendal for this, and the reason why is that Sendal, what they allow us to process the card. Everything's already done. The customer's already made the order. And then afterwards, it just says, hey, do you want to add this as well for another $7? And they just say yes or confirm. And it's done. They don't have to enter their payment information again. Now, the reason we like it there is if we try to do the upsell before they enter their credit card information, it'll actually get some people to back out completely of the first purchase. So again, the tool's working really, really well for us and tends to just add that extra boost to sales and just get a little bit more out of the people that we're not likely to see again. I'd like 3 business tacos, please.
Would you like fries with that?
Hack 8. One that I've used for years is to make good use of that first email to somebody as soon as they sign up for your email list. That email is often wasted. Usually people just have their autoresponders, or the first email just says, your subscription is confirmed. Thank you so much. You're going to love this email newsletter. And instead, I make the subject line that says, subscription confirmed. Here's your coupon that I promised. And on the site somewhere it says that they're going to get a coupon, but most people didn't even know that they were going to get it. So they subscribe to the website. That first email gets them to the store on your website so they can buy an info product or whatever, and they feel like, ooh, they have a coupon. And often I'll say on there, if it's true, but the way I had it set up for years is that was literally the only coupon for any of my products was that one. And so in that email, you can say, hey, here's the coupon I promised. It's for 50% off any of my info products. And this is literally the only coupon that will ever exist to these info products. It converts really, really well. And so it's something to try. Hack 9.
All right, this next hack is a great way to boost your Google rankings for a certain article when you talk about that article or the same principle from an article in a podcast or in a YouTube video. What you're going to do is instead of creating a pretty link or a short link to send people to that article on your website, you're going to have them Google the exact name of that article. And what that's going to do is it's going to send Google a signal that people are Googling this topic and then they're going to to your website. And that's going to boost those rankings way up. So rather than creating some pretty link for this video so that you can go get all of our resources and learn more about these different tips, we're going to have you Google 9 internet marketing hacks income school. And when you do that and you go find the post by income school, you're going to get all sorts of information, more details, as well as all of our resources and links to help you to implement these hacks on your own website.
No more hacks.
That's all we've got.
Remember that one time when the Taco Bell dude was so lame that he wouldn't say, would you like fries with that?
Something about store policy.
We recorded him anyway.